kids doing?
She snatched the ball from me. It's not even your ball.
Exactly. I clearly remember that I bought this ball for all of you to play with.
How could she get to play with the doll all by herself?
Do you want to play with it?
No.
Oh my god. I've told you this 1,000 times. Friends and siblings share everything. You do the same for her, right?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
She's not my friend. Nor is she my sister. That's not a very nice thing to say. You don't tell me what to do. No, no, this dimwit would understand anyway. How dare you? You give me
Enough!
Get up!
Why don't the three of you take a seat in front of my chair? There is a lovely story that I'd like to go on to.
Stop touching me.
Now, our story begins a long, long time ago, in a house much smaller than ours. In that house, there lived a family, a father and a daughter. Now, this story, listen very carefully, children, is one of loss. To what heights it can drive one to. What happens when Oh, thank you. Yes. So what happens when the heart of the family is no more? She's away.
Tell her to return, won't you?
I can't.
Why?
It makes no difference. We leave tomorrow.
Where to?
Down.
But why? Father!
It's getting late and we have to leave at the earliest tomorrow. Get some rest now.
But
Don't talk back to me, child. And thus began the journey through the unrelenting winter storms, fraught with danger. Get up.
must we keep going?
Yes, now get up.
It's so cold.
something. He couldn't quite place it. And what was it? Was it connection? No, that couldn't be. He lost all of that when his beloved wife had left him. And she was this gentle wind of family sails. And now, without her, who were they? Who was he? And yet, somewhere deep down, he knew that he felt something. He didn't understand his emotions, and he didn't want to. Not before he did, but he knew he had. You remember your uncle and aunt? They take good care of the child, more than I ever could. And you can be a family here.
But what about you, Pa? Pa, please don't leave me.
So your own good child will be happy here.
I don't want that. I don't want that, Pa. I want to live with you.
This is the city. Your uncle has a wonderful house, and it's warm here, and you can.
That is not my home, Pa. The forest is my home, and I don't want to leave.
I do not care for you the way you should be cared for. And you won't have to eat broth every day here.
I'm sorry, Pa. I'm so sorry. I completely. I'll eat broth every single day. I'll do whatever you say, Pa. But please take me back with you.
I didn't mean that. I just.
Are we not family, Pa?
No, we are. I didn't.
Then why do you not want me anymore?
I just cannot take care of you the way.
The way Margaret. I know she's not coming back. She's dead. Isn't she? I cannot lose my Pa too.
Why do you want to stay with me? Without your mother, I'm nothing. I'm nobody. But when I look at you, all I can remember is your mother, my wife. The pain of losing her and knowing I couldn't give you what she gave so naturally. And you may love, child. It's the most important thing in this world. And I'm not the right person to give that.
But you do love me, Pa. Pa said you love me just as much as her.
Did she really say that?
She said that your love was providing for us, giving us a home, caring for us. She said that it was the purest love.
Your uncle and aunt will do better for you.
But they're not you, Pa. Pa used to say that you will always love.
You will always be loved. Yes, I remember.
I don't need this city. I need you. I love you, Pa.
I love you too. I'm sorry. And so, on a snowy Christmas Eve, the family was reborn. You see, children, family is it's a lot of things. It's a bond that can bring about a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and sometimes even a lot of trauma. But at the end of the day, it is a bond that goes deeper than any other. Perhaps one that was always meant to be. This world is a cruel place, and the warmth and love of a family can make it just that little bit easier. Even in your darkest hour, it is that love that carries you through.
Matchboxes, 6 pence a foot. Match.
Nobody's gonna buy it. It's almost midnight.
home for Christmas?
No, we've not showed enough. You know how we'll react, right?
But it's Christmas! Nana loved Christmas.
Well, Nana ain't here anymore.
Good night, Scott.
Night has come on, one of the coldest nights of the year, and the twins found themselves stuck at the side of a road. When they'd left home, they'd been wearing slippers, of course, but somewhere along the way, carrying all those heavy bags, Nana lost hers. And so, as every good older brother would do, Scott gave her his. Morning shall come of Christmas, and the two of them dream of the years gone by. When they wake, they are sure to follow its trail.
Half the stock is gone? Oh, she's gone off running again. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Light some fire with your loved ones. Only the best quality, sir.
Oh, lunchbox is late. I think I'll get a few.
Oh, good idea. Definitely lost my line of few weeks back.
It'll make for a good souvenir too.
Merry Christmas.
Sorry for all that rush. Here you go. You know what? Keep the change. Get yourself something nice today.
Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. What's that smell? Oh, a feast! I think she'll like a Christmas dinner.
Feast used to be a huge deal back at the old house. When his Nana was fit enough, she'd waltz around the kitchen and whip up whatever she could with their meager supplies. Bread, no matter how hard or soft, no matter how well it came out, was always a staple.
Price has gone up. Christmas Day.
Well, that's not fair.
Business is business.
This is all I've got.
It ain't enough.
I thought Christmas was about being kind.
It's just any other day, ain't it? I got a shop to run. I can't be giving out goods for discounted prices.
It's the actual price. It would have been enough to cover that.
It ain't now. So either you go for more or you leave.
Gentlemen, let's not argue. It's Christmas Day, such a lovely festive cheer. Why don't you give this fine young man a little discount? Come on.
Not your work, not your fate. Unless you plan. Fine with the surgeon. Don't bother.
And then Nana was gone. She took Christmas with her. For years after, their father would spend the festive season with a downcast expression on his face and a bottle of liquor in his hand. It had been years since they'd had a good 25th of December. And you know what they say? Hell had no fury like a scorned older brother. Can I help you?
I want a dog.
I'm sorry, you want a dog?
Yes, my brother has always wanted a dog. But we couldn't get one. Our father and Nana did not like dogs. So, I thought I'd get him one.
Sweetie, that's lovely. Is your father there?
No, he's in the cottage.
And where is your cottage?
Outside the house.
father never did have a particular fondness for dogs. Scott, on the other hand, he harbored a deep love for them. And out of the goodness of her heart, and no real understanding of her situation, she went out to get him a dog. Alas, that's not how the world works. I'm sorry, love, I don't think I can let you get a dog from here. The shop's closed anyways, I was just checking in. Yeah. Maybe he'd like something else? A nice book? Couple of toys? Something like that?
I'll find something.
Alright. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It'll have to do. I'll let him name you.
You? Where have you been? I was looking for you everywhere.
Scott, I got you this gift.
What?
Well, I couldn't get an actual dog, but I found this one. It's pretty cute, right? Do you like it?
Yeah. I love it. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Scott. You got bread? I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat it.
You know, you have to find a new corner to send those matchboxes. And why? You'll not be happy.
Oh, really? Wait, where are the matchboxes and the blanket?
I think I must have dropped it when I was running.
But why were you running? Now that sounds fun. Well, we'll have to go back to get matchboxes and a new blanket.
But for now, we can be here. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And so, on some random street corner, sat a pair of twins with rosy cheeks and smiling mouths. Tonight, families everywhere tuck themselves in warmly in front of a fire. And over here, they might have fought, they might have argued over the lost matchboxes, the stolen bread, the blanket. And any other night, they might have even frozen to death. But not tonight. And tonight, they are warm and content, the little matchbox twins. Is a blessing. And you children may not see it right now, but I know that the three of you are lucky to have found Wait here for a second. I'll go get some water and be back.
Do you think he's upset? Who cares? No matter what he says, he isn't our father. And the three of us definitely aren't siblings. It's just a matter of a few more years until we turn 18 and we can leave this place for good.
But he takes care of us.
He sort of has to.
I don't think I've told you this story before. So, anyways, a couple of years ago, I came across this peculiar man. Now, for someone who seemed to be approaching the end of his life, he just couldn't stop smiling. Professor?
I am.
You know, most patrons feel nervous at this stage, but you seem calm.
I just cannot wait.
If you don't mind my asking, why? Why have you quiet down the others?
I'm finally going to see them.
Who's them?
My family.
Anyone in particular?
Well, I guess the ones that first left me were my parents. They were pretty wonderful people in their own sense. Both of them had powerful personalities. They didn't really mix well with each other, but despite all of that, they stuck together and worked so hard to make sure their squabbles never affected us.
Us? What are you doing? Wake up, it's time!
You see, kids, he had two older sisters. Since these crowd, their parents were mostly out at night, making sure they had something on their tables. I guess it's fair to say that he was raised by the both of them, especially after their parents left. He never felt like an orphan. They never let him feel like an orphan. They were always cheerful, and they worked every odd job they could get, just so that they could be there.
You think it's a kid out? Did you get all of this from? You know the lady I work for? Yeah, well, it's a sister who lives down the street. The maid fell sick. They're a little rude, but the money is good. Well, I can see that. But, screenshot 200. Do we have anything left? I'll be back a little late. Make sure he eats and get him to sleep.
Somehow they scraped together enough to send him to college, but that's where the three of them grew apart. Well, they visited him, of course, but
I thought he knew we're coming.
He should have gotten that letter by now.
you see, he had this one student who had a little trouble reading, and so he spent a little more time at work than he would like to. Now, for some reason that day, it just sort of slipped his mind that his sisters were coming, and by the time he got back home, well, they were almost freezing.
I thought you guys were coming tomorrow.
Our little brother hasn't gotten any shower. Has he? I expect expected better from a professor.
Well, did you wait for long?
No, not really.
Man, they waited for hours and they were pretty upset. But they tried their best not to show it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. It was a mistake. Everybody makes them.
Maybe. But I spent my time doing something I didn't have to. The people who cared for me stood right outside.
Yes, but you also helped that child when nobody else would.
I don't know. If I had known that the letter I wrote to them was going to be my last, then I would have probably thanked them for everything. But I just never got the chance to.
There must be someone else waiting for you up there.
I haven't even got to the most important one. I've talked to you about who left first. But the one I'm looking most forward to meeting is the one who left me last. My wife.
And what was she like?
I can't describe her, man. She was just wonderful. I met her at the prom. And the spotlight was quite literally on her.
He didn't even speak to each other. He just walked up to her and lighted up. She followed his lead. Hours in the night, they just danced. And for those first few hours, they didn't even know what each other's feelings. Years passed, and before they knew it, they promised each other they'd spend the rest of their lives together. There wasn't any room for that. They used to have a little picnic at a hill overlooking the city each year. One of those years, she just couldn't get up there. He tried his best to help her. She tried her best to laugh the whole thing off. At the end of the day, they had to have their picnic at the foot of the hill. And by next year, it was just him there, all alone.
You didn't think by that point I'd have learned from my mistakes.
What mistake did you make here?
One day, after work, the principal urged me to meet this well-known politician. And I didn't really have much of a choice. They gave me this offer to work on a survey for one of their huge slum rehabilitation projects. And that the college administration was fine with them borrowing me for a while. It paid well too. All I had asked for them was a little time to think about it.
And what did you say?
I said yes. She told me.
Then my question still stands. How was any of this a mistake?
Are you going to make me a house?
You want to live in a house or a flat?
Anything is fine, as long as I get to live somewhere.
The project fell through. I mean, it had to. All that came out of it was that a few pockets got richer. And at the same time, she grew prettier. She went through all of that pain without my hand to hold on to.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I just cannot wait for it to be. I just cannot wait for it to be just me and her again. And one thing is for sure. This time, I'm never letting go.
You can rest now. It's over.
Am I where I think I am?
Where do you think you are?
Heaven?
Well, not exactly. You're somewhere in the middle.
So I'm on the stairway to heaven?
Do you want to get in or not?
I'm sorry, but where is everyone?
You'll get to see them. Just don't worry about it.
And what are all these things?
Well, I'm working on a few new projects here. It's been a while since I've got something new.
Well, I certainly didn't expect this was what heaven was going to look like. So, when do I get to see them?
For someone who just, well, died, you seem pretty busy. You'll get to see them. Just not for long.
What do you mean by that? Hello? Hello?
Let me tell you a story. A long, long time ago, there lived a king. Prophecies foretold that his kingdom would fall, and it would be much worse than the Roman Empire.
How did the Roman Empire
We don't
fall?
have time for that. Trade fell off, agriculture fell off, and soon enough, there was nothing left in the treasury. Since the king was too ill to do anything about it, the heir to the throne, his son, took over. He couldn't do much about it either. But one could, the king's minister. He spread the word about the prophecy even further, and now people were curious to see this kingdom equal to the mighty Rome. So when the king eventually passed away, who do you think took over? The minister or his son?
Why are you even asking me this?
Just answer my question first.
Well, ideally, the minister.
That's where you're wrong. It was his son.
But in the king's defense, the blood is much thicker than water.
I don't think you quite know how the saying goes. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
I just don't understand what you're trying to say over
You
here.
think you've served your purpose? You think I have brought you here? You're wrong. Your life isn't meant to yearn for the next. Guards, take him away.
What? Where are you taking me? No, this can't be happening. I don't get what's going on over here. I don't understand.
screaming, idiots! You're in heaven. You don't feel no pain here.
I don't get what's going on over here. You bring me here, and now you're sending me back?
I didn't bring you here to die. I brought you here to open your eyes.
To show me what?
I've said what I had to. The rest is for you to see. Just take a look back. You've been obsessing over your family for decades now, and you didn't take the time to realize that you had these many people down there who cared for you as well as their own.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do once I go back down.
If I told you then it'd be no fun. Knowingly or unknowingly, you've touched a lot of lives. You've inspired many and been a mentor to more. At the same time, whenever you had trouble, you had these many people who had your back. And now, some of them need yours. Your life isn't meant to have a textbook ending. And I know because I have put you here. With your connections, with your accolades, Professor Dominic Pereira, you can do more. Inspire as you've been inspired. Heal as you've been healed. You've mourned enough. Now take charge.
Dominic Pereira, the founder of our orphanage. He had a family waiting for him up there, but instead, he chose to welcome us all in. You see, kids, family, it's not just about blood. It's about what you make of it.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
I know.
Hello, I hope you enjoyed the music. So please, all the musicians, please come on stage. I know you have your cello, but please. These people have missed concerts to practice. Very dedicated. Alright, we have Shaurya Sharma on the flute. Ananya Kulkarni on the cello. Kimaya Fonseca on the flute. Ariane Ramos on the violin. Malika Dikuna on the piano. Theorella, our artist management subhead and our pianist. She has organized a lot of this. Please give her some. Parents, our violinist. And Atish, our pianist. A huge round of applause. They have taken a tremendous amount of it. Thank you so much. Thank you for attending. This is our third Sirens event, and we are very glad that you have come to a new and growing committee. Thank you very much. This is the Sirens Band.